Yo, welcome back, guys. Today's video is episode 5. Pantheon is already out. This is the full breakdown. If you're new here, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications so you'll be notified anytime I drop new video. First of all, this is a Caspian stan channel. Like, if you don't like Caspian, I don't know what you're doing here. Caspian is the best. He just keeps getting better each episode. The character development is so amazing. So this episode is even the best yet. So stay tuned and see what happens in the next. Sit back and enjoy the show. And enjoy the video. The episode opened with Mr. Waxman on the phone with Pope. He reported that there has been a riot in India and also about Prasad passing and also that Chanda went missing, and they also figured that he's an upload as well. David and Laurie figured out that their flaw wasn't an error, that it was put there to control and limit them. Laurie found David was out and acquired the server company that Cody uses to operate them, but they weren't able to get David's source code, so it was as good as useless. Caspian confronted Henna about what he observed. She tried to lie. This is where we saw Caspian take her on a reckless drive in a high speed, and out of fear, Henna told him the whole truth. Her real name is Rachel Brooks and she's an actor. She claimed that Candle Street hired her to spy on him, offering $5 million. Caspian promised he won't blow her cover, only if she helps him, and she agreed. So Caspian tapped her phone and was now able to overhear her conversation with Renee. David got back to communicating with emoji through Maddie. They found his cover, so he could only remember what happened yesterday. Laurie offered to bring him up to speed, and she also believed that if logarithm created the flaws, that they would have a cure as well. But Cody reminded her what happened last time she attacked the logarithm, how she was losing everything, and also Cody suggested that they could get more space on the floating chat data because it's secured and mobile. But Maddie didn't want her dad on some floating chat data, so she requested that they bring him home. And out of all the deliberation, Cody bought the data space with his money. Now, we didn't know Cody had some stacks on him. That's nice. So luckily, he was able to bring David back. So they figured that logarithm may have new tracking algorithm, but they didn't know where to start. So David suggested they take it out, but they didn't know where to start. So Maddie suggested Norway. You guys remember Norway when Caspian was snooping around and found their hideout in Norway and he was caught. So Caspian told Maddie about Norway. So yeah, that's it. Caspian, still keeping tab on Renee, heard her on a call with Pope, and she was suggested that they sanction Carrie because she was just learning that Carrie escaped. David was able to find out Norway and their hideout. Caspian got home and met her mom packing. She offered that two of them go on a road trip. David found Pope in Norway and hacked his phone battery and downloaded an echolocation app to his phone. They gained access to the building. David was able to move Pope's phone through a vibration to his laptop, and it was successful. David is so techy, guys. Then him and Laurie started going through all the files. They found Chanda's file, and I love that they found Chanda's file, and also love the diversity with Chanda, that him being an India. And we also saw Chanda having a call with his mom, and it was emotional because his mom did not know that he is an uploaded intelligent and she will never be seeing him again. Sad. So back at Norway with all the hacking going on, Pope knew something was wrong and they knew that David was behind it, but they didn't know where to start. So Peter claimed that he got their location in Sacramento. Now this is the plot, guys. I don't know if Peter was lying and also hiding for Maddie and Ellen, or he knew what was going on, or he's just completely innocent trying to find them as well. So he lied. I don't know if he lied, but he said that their location is in Sacramento, which turned out to be a fake location. So Caspian embarked on the road trip with Renee, and he seems not to be able to hold the betrayer again from her, and he almost snapped at her. And he also saw the gun that he bought for her in her car and asked why she was with it, and she said that they could bump into Carrie, that he's just carrying it for protection, and after all, that he and Cass bought the gun for Carrie. So she left to get something at the mall, and this is where we saw Caspian hop in the driver's seat and drove off. Back at home, Ellen doesn't like the development of what has been going on, but she's really ready for what comes next. Maddie happily told them that David and Laurie were able to find out the project file. They found Caspian on the project file, and he's likely the only person to break them off. Now you guys sit back and see the plot twist of this. If you've gotten this far in and you've not subscribed, please make sure to subscribe. We know Carrie is still on the run, so he got back to their home, and I think he was hoping to see Caspian or someone at the house, but Caspian was not around. So Caspian got home and met him there, and he was humble and almost sounding teary. So out of anger, Caspian was not even ready to have anything he has to offer. He only demanded the truth but Carrie was ready to spill the tea. Carey told Caspian that he was created from Stephen Hawking's genome and down to his last allele, that he was made to crack integrity and to deliver them, and also that he is Hawking. Can you guys imagine that? Like, who would have thought? I mean, Caspian fits the role, and also hence why Carey and Renee have been acting weird and everything. So out of shock, he left. But Renee was just coming back and she met Carey. She tried to cover up again, but it was already late because Carey had already told Caspian was. So out of anger, Renee shot Carey. You guys, Renee shot her supposed husband. What is wrong with her, you guys? But Carey didn't die. It was just a wound and everything. And Caspian put him in the car and they drove off. So you guys, Caspian is the last hope for David and Laurie. This is where the episode ended. Let's see what people online have to say. This is a saying, it's really an amazing show. Wish more people knew about it. Love almost everything about it. Yeah, it's really dope. And I believe it's a developing series, so more people are gonna know about it with time. The Stephen Hawking and Caspian storyline blew my mind away. Such a unique approach in the movie. Yup. This is a saying that settles that. Pantheon is the best new show on TV this season. Just when you thought the show couldn't get better, they delivered this gem of a scene. Yeah, I love this scene. If you watch the episode, you're going to see this scene and you're going to enjoy it because it was like a mini flashback to Caspian's life with the parents. So tell me what you think about this episode in the comment section. Please make sure to subscribe to my page if you haven't subscribed to my channel. Share to your friends as well. Turn on post notification to be notified anytime I post a new video. Stay tuned for the next episode. It's going to be a banger. I'm out of here.